pickups is a weird thing because I think of the guitar, including its pickups and the rest of its hardware, kind of as a system, right? If you've got a set of pickups in a guitar that aren't working, then the whole guitar doesn't really work. And if you have a guitar that sounds really good and works for you, chances are that the pickups you have in it are the right pickups for that guitar. This is almost like a tautology, right? So I think my new metric for reviewing a set of pickups is, like I've done with a set of Fishman Fluence Classics that I have in my PRS McCarty. I did a first impressions video with this 6 months ago, and I wanted to do a follow-up, but I wanted to ask myself the question, do I want to change these pickups, or do they work in this guitar? Do I still like the way this guitar sounds and behaves, basically as a unit? And the answer is yes. So there's your review for these pickups. They sound good for me, but I kind of want to show you why they work for me and show you some of the sounds that I've been enjoying out of them. So yeah, this isn't going to be a whole like philosophical, in-depth review about the Fishman Fluence pickups. Like a lot of things, I would only recommend changing your pickups if you really want to go for something different, or if the kind of sound of your guitar just isn't working for you. Pickups are a relatively inexpensive way to change up kind of one of the big contributing factors to the overall sound of your guitar. So yeah, let's just hear some sounds. But before I do that, I'll talk about one thing that I wish these did. Probably the only thing that I don't like about them. I have this set up with a push-pull on the volume and the tone. So the tone push-pull kind of activates a little like high cut feature, which I just never use. That basically I don't need. What I wish it had was a single coil voice. These are one of the older sets. So I've got voice 1 and voice 2, which are both humbucker voices. I think they sound really good, but it would be nice to kind of have the option of a spankier clean sound. I say that because if you've been following the channel recently, I'm borrowing a PRS DGT, and I love the split coil tones on that. So if I had my time again, I would go for a newer set of these with a single coil voice. And I just have the one push-pull. I'd probably put the push-pull on the tone pot exclusively, but I got it on the volume, and you know, I don't dislike it enough to get in there and change this. Like I said, these are just kind of working for me. So neck pickup, voice 1 with just a kind of clean sound. I spend a lot of time just kind of sitting around doing my bad impression of jazz blues, like playing with my thumb and my fingers. And this works. I love the way this neck pickup sounds on voice 1 for this stuff. It just kind of sounds like a really good passive neck pickup. Voice 2, for clean stuff, I think it's a little bit more scooped, a little less mid-forward. Just have a listen to the difference. So voice 1 gives me more of like a classic Les Paul vibe, basically. The other thing that I like, and funnily enough, this is on voice 2, middle position, so both humbuckers on voice 2. I'll give you voice 1 and then voice 2. It's got a little bit more attitude, and I like that if you add a bit of drive to it, because if I'm doing, for example, like a classic rock covers gig, then I use this middle position all the time as my main rhythm sound. I really like that on voice too. And then you can kick over to the bridge pickup and you've got a really nice kind of, bitey bridge pickup sound, like every good humbucker should be. That's pretty cool. Funnily enough, though, if I wanted to do like my bad Eric Johnson impression, fuzz face, delay, I kind of like voice one just a tiny little bit more. We're kind of splitting hairs here, but yeah, I think it sounds pretty cool. So I kind of dig that in terms of the classic tones, but of course, if I'm doing a ragdoll gig, and this is my number 2 guitar after my SC245, I'm going to be in drop C, and I'm kind of going to be doing the chunky stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you my main live patch with my single cut, and then we'll have a listen to the difference with this guitar, same tuning. So it doesn't sound exactly like my single cut, but I don't want that. I've got various guitars, and to me, they should all have their own character, and you can hopefully hear the difference between those two clips. This does not have that like super focused low-end sledgehammer thing that the single cut has. It all plays into the feel of this guitar. This guitar is, I guess, just a little bit more, I want to say like refined, whereas playing that guitar is, it definitely has that high octane thing. You get on it and it almost feels like it's running away from you. It's so crazy. So that's why I like it for the main ragdoll stuff that I do. And you can hear the neck pickup and the bridge pickup. They sound like humbuckers. That's all I want out of a set of pickups. I haven't even had to change the battery on these yet. So battery life is good. They were easy to install. And like I said at the start of the video, I don't want to take them out of this guitar. If I had my time again, I'd go for a single coil voice, so consider that. Think about the different sounds that you want on tap. I could easily not have push-pull pots on this and just use, say, voice 1 on everything, or use voice 1 on the neck pickup and voice 2 on the bridge pickup. I love that you have that flexibility in there. You can kind of have it any way you like. If you want a simple, 3-way toggle switch with different voices on each pickup, you can do that. If you wanted to wire this up to like 2 different 5-way switches or something, you could probably do that as well. So yeah, 6 months on, I don't want to change these pickups out. I like them. And if you're looking for a great modern take on a classic humbucker, check out the Fishman Fluence Classics. I would be really keen to check out the moderns. I know a lot of people have also said that the Abasi pickups have a great single coil tone, so that would be something else I would be keen to check out. If that's something you would like to see on the channel at some point, let me know, and it's something that I can work towards over the next couple of months. The other thing is, I know they make Strat pickups, and I've got a couple of Strats that I really like. But having said that, I feel like, being able to swap out a whole pick guard with a loaded set of pickups on a Strat is a lot less fiddly than something like this. So maybe I should check out their single coils as well. Have you checked out their single coils? Have you checked out their humbuckers? Let me know what you think of the Fishman Fluence pickups in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to support the channel, you can sign up to my Patreon or you can buy some of my music. It is all linked in the video description. Till next time, stay excellent, be good to one another, and thanks for watching.